Hi, writers. Today I want to talk to you a little bit more about pictures and making sure that your pictures and words match. Okay, so think about this right here. I worked in my garden. And there I am, and I drew a picture of me working in the garden. Now, if I wrote I worked in my garden, would it make sense to draw a picture of me going on a bike ride? No, that wouldn't make sense. So let's try an example. If I wrote, I built a house out of Legos, what kind of picture should I draw to go with that? If my words said I built a house out of Legos, what would my picture be? Yeah, me building a house out of Legos. Would I want to draw a picture of a house out of Magnetiles to go on that page? No, you want your picture to match your words. Okay, so pictures and words should match. And also, I want you to try and make as detailed of a picture as you can. Add some detail to those pictures. You don't have to be totally crazy, like taking 3 hours or something super, super long all day to do a picture, but see if you can add some more detail. Challenge yourself just to add a little more detail. Like, can you add body parts like arms or hands or feet? And clothes? Can you add clothes to your person? Can you show motion? See, here's a person swimming, and look what I did. See how I added those splashes that show motion? Or have you ever seen somebody draw some, whoops, goes my marker. Have you ever seen somebody draw someone running? Oh boy, this is really hard for me to do the feet. I'm going to kind of do that and that. Does that seem right? Or maybe no, this would be like that. Okay, so if somebody was running and you draw lines like this behind them to show motion, I still think I could do a better job with this one. Maybe it goes like that a little bit. Okay, I tried anyways. It's hard for me to draw somebody running. And then draw those motion lines that show that they're moving. So lions sometimes show motion. Okay, so show motion or add a background to your picture. You can add a background. So I'm going to just put this up here for now. I know I'm covering up the person, but that's okay. Now I wanted your help with something. Here's a page that I got started. And I wrote on here, I went outside last night to look at the stars. Something I love to do. If you didn't know that about me, I love stars. And I have 2 pictures that I want to show you. And I want you to help me decide which one seems like a better match. So I went outside last night to look at the stars. And here's a picture of the moon and stars. Okay. And then I went outside last night to look at the stars. And here's a picture of the stars and the moon. And there's kind of like a background with a tree and the grass. And there's me sitting on a blanket to look at the stars. So which one of these do you think would be a better picture to go with my words? The moon and stars, or the one with the tree and the moon and me sitting on a blanket? Let's read my words again. I went outside last night to look at the stars. Do you think this one? Yeah, because I talked about how I went outside to look at the stars. This is just a picture of the moon and stars. But this one shows me outside looking at the moon and stars. And if I even wanted to add detail and make it a little bit better, what I could do was I could have tilted my head up to show me looking up at the stars. That would have been a good detail to add. So I went outside last night to look at the stars. Yeah, this is a good picture. That would match my words, right? I went outside to look at the stars. Okay, so when you are doing your writing today, I want you to really think about how you can get your picture to really match those words pretty well, okay? So like this is about the same topic, right? There's stars in this picture, but this offers more detail and matches it better because there I am in the picture. So go ahead and see if you can do that when you do your writing today. So pictures and words match, and Make a detailed picture. You can add body parts, clothes, show motion, add a background. Okay, see if you can do some of that as you're writing today. Okay, writers, go ahead and have a great writing session.